Jeff Morgan, Covenant Winery, 2015. This is their proprietary red blend. Some people sometimes, I'm not sure if this is a field blend. Proprietary blend means that this is their in-house thing. This is 60% Petit Verdot, 25% Malbec, 15% Syrah. I would call this almost like a Cahors blend. Cahors is a style when they use Malbec. I believe all of Covenant's wines are using wild yeast, which is really cool. And it's dangerous as well. If your wine doesn't start to ferment and you just paid $10,000 a ton for grapes, you're up the creek. Can you imagine? Your wife goes, she buys the best flour on the market, some spelt or some amazing flour, and she's doing sourdough and it doesn't start to ferment. Can you imagine the frustration? Okay, Neshama. And to my wife, Neshama, I love you. Okay, here we go. Yeah, see, this is a romantic wine. This nose is so soft and so easy and so pleasant, and you don't think of that when you think of Syrah, of romantic. Like, and what's the other grape? Petit Verdot? And Petit Verdot usually is like the backbone of wines. You don't think of that as a soft, you think of like inky and like big fruit and it's gonna be tannic. So let's see here. And it was not that way. It did not drink that way at all on Shabbos. This was the softest, most pretty wine on Shabbos. Like people at the table, I don't like dry wine. I like this. As goofy as this is, it almost has like the shell of a melon on the aroma. I have someone in the audience here, like, when you smell, it's almost like the shell of a melon on the aroma, which is a really interesting character. It's a very interesting character on a wine, actually. That's unusual. Yeah, it's not like, it's almost like it's like you slice into, you core the inside of a honeydew melon, and then even another, like even more on the green melon side, and you just snap that right in your nose, or the oils of the outside of a melon. It's a really neat aroma. Yeah, it's dafka a melon, but then it goes into this. Then it's like this is a multi-tiered nose. This is the best nose of the night as far as how romantic and beautiful and like this is a passionate wine. Then it goes into subtle fruits. You really gotta like dig in to find them though. Anyone ever walked into a field of grapes and just pulled a cluster toward you and you have the leaves and there's the dirt underneath you and you're like, ah, I'm there. I'm getting that here too. Outdoors, like you're really outdoors in nature with this wine, but not like if the wind's blowing hard in your face, you get something specific.
Where's it from again?
California. Yeah. Oh, this is about a $70 bottle of wine. But its nose it's living up. Petit Verdot Malbec Syrah. Okay. All right. Super romantic nose, very inviting, very interesting, very different. Also has like a little bit of sweetness on the nose. Little fruitiness kind of attraction to it, which honestly, for all the people going, oh, it's date juice, oh, it's too sweet for me, just stop it already, please, okay? There are people that want that from their wine. They want some fruity, they want some action, they want some liveliness on a dry wine. Okay, let's give this a taste. This is like a 24 for the nose. I love the nose. I love the nose. I love it. 24 on the nose. Best nose of the night. Now, here's the thing though. There's probably wines, if I give this a 24, that even though it's a 25-point scale, I give them 27. That's messed up, right? So in school, there's children, right? They overachieve. I think I'm not gonna bar my scaling and to be like, I'm only gonna stay inside the parameters. I'm gonna be an artist. We're in an artist room here, and there's gonna be a wine that's gonna be like, yes, it's a 25-point scale. This is a 27, you know? This is a 23 and a half, okay. 23 and a half, I'm gonna tame myself back here. Okay, it's a big nose. So, as far as quality goes. And it keeps changing, like it's evolving in the glass, like really well, even though it's been open for 24 hours. Let's give this a taste. The initial feel of the wine's beautiful. Sits in there, has a nice weight, but not overly heavy. I'd call it like a light heavy.
Which year is that?
2015.
And when was this open?
This is open 24 hours ago now. Yeah, it's drinking beautifully. Again, another wine that probably needs to sit down and age for a little while. Even though it's 3.5 years after harvest, it still has time to develop. On the finish, you can tell it's not quite engineering itself all the way open. Again, another food wine for the way it finishes. The initial flavor or the initial taste of the wine, you had a 21.5. The mouthfeel is beautiful. I'd give it like a 22.5 or 23. The finish for me, again, so here's what's tough. I believe the wine is too young to get the finish on the wine that it will produce in time. So it's like a 20.5 on the finish. But this is a big score on the wine though. This is a really good wine. This is, let's see, this is 60, 80, 88, 89 actually, 89.